Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Only's World of Weather. Clicked on to long-range weather forecast discussion for December 23rd to January 4th. The period for January 23rd to 27th, first thing to note, the AO index you can see is positive. Forecasts remain generally positive during the period and beyond, and the models do not depict a negative AO in the foreseeable future. The positive AO is an indication of negative height anomalies in the Arctic and positive height anomalies across the mid-latitudes and negative height anomalies over Iceland and Greenland. The AO is currently positive. The NAO is currently positive. It's also predicted to remain positive through the next 2 weeks. And we're going to see that here. Look at the maps. Right here, see we have our negative height anomalies. Here, positive height anomalies across this region. And also the polar vortex is forecast to strengthen and will result in strong westerlies across the northern U.S. And this will result in a westerly ozonal flow across much of the nation. This will keep the Arctic air from entering much of the, or at least the eastern U.S. during this period. The pattern will favor a westerly flow across the nation. A ridge is forecast between Alaska and Hawaii, and the southeast trough is forecast over Alaska and the west. Looking at the period for December 26th to 30th. Here we are at the 26th. You see a little change of our ridge between Alaska and Hawaii. We still have below normal heights across the high latitudes, and we have our zonal flow above normal heights across much of the nation. And you're looking at the GFS, and I'm going to go through the days. I go through the 30th. We have our ridge here over the southeast, and now we're going to look at the rest of the models. They're generally indicating the same thing. So during this forecast period, I'm calling for below normal temperatures here, with the numbers of 2 to 10 degrees below normal, and above normal temperatures are forecast for the Mississippi Valley to Atlantic coast, with anomalies also 2 to 10 degrees above normal. For precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here, and for the Great Lakes region and Tennessee Valley, and we have below normal temperature precipitation for much of the southeast. Now for the period for December 31st to January 4th. Here at the 34th, on the 31st, this is at 7 a.m. and we see very little change again with the negative, with the positive AO and the negative, the positive NAO. We have our trough here, ridge here. And I look at the rest of go to the third. Now we have positive height anomalies here. There might be change occurring later after this period as the polar vortex kind of like becomes elongated and perhaps might allow some colder air. But with this kind of setup, we don't see the cold Arctic air entering the east, at least the eastern U.S. during this period. And we have above normal heights across the east central states. Here's our negative height anomalies here, positive here, zonal flow. So very little change is indicated during this pattern. So during this forecast pattern, forecasting a little change in temperature anomalies here, forecasting anomalies to be 10 or more degrees below normal, and here anomalies be 2 to 12 degrees above normal, and for precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation for the northwest, the Great Lakes states, below normal precipitation here, and for the southeast. So that is a long-range weather forecast discussion for December 23rd to January 4th. Thank you for coming to Jim Only's World of Weather, and have a good day.